Hello everyone, today 17 of this alliance match. So, yesterday we saw Freemasons attacking a lot of people, and Hades Star and Venus Rising is still going at it, and all that. So, it looks like they haven't gained that much progress, but let's look at the newspaper, shall we? It says there's an article here, let's see if we can find it. Now, this article could be from today, or it could be from yesterday. But if we're looking at the strongest nations, in Freemasons at 22, Mexico at 21, Hispanic at 15, Texas at 15 too, probably weird sentence, then me, Cascadia, Venezuela, First Nation League, and Cuba. The most feared leagues are the most popular leagues are First Nation League, Federated States and Antilles, New England Republic, and Hispanic, Nueva Mexico. So it says there was a newspaper article, so probably just Beach Trigger was the one. So, we can see that the top 5 here is Mexico, Freemasons, Texas, Cascadia, and Venezuela. So let's see how the Venezuelan can... yep. So at this point, Venezuela is out of here. So Venezuela, it was nice having you in this one. And seeing your strats, sadly, chose to attack. Honestly, we can dissect the strategy, but it more or less came down to trying to attack with heavy mechs, to my knowledge. So Venezuela, Alan, it was nice having you here. See you in the next one, hopefully. So now that we can see that it's just a wipe-up operation over here, we can see that the Freemasons is keeping some troops down here and all that to kind of chill out. And as you can see up here, Mexico is bringing a landship down here to secure the Panama Canal even further. It's very interesting how hard he is trying to defend this. So I'm curious who he's trying to defend from. The only logical people would be me and the Freemasons Lodge, which means he could be planning to go to war with him very, very soon. Now we also know that Freemasons also is in war with Cascadia, so let's see how that's going out. So Freemasons is going to be pushing through this territory here, the territory of the First Nation League, who I guess got killed so hard they revoked right away with me. And we can see that he is still pushing into Cascadia. Now, this is going to be very good for Freemasons. As you can see right here, he does have a choke point that Mexico is actually at. Interesting. So Cascadia can't really attack that unless it was spacecraft of Mexico potentially. So down here, we can see that Mexico is housing some of Cascadia's troops, mostly because right away and all that. And we can see that Cascadia is taking full advantage of that to actually hit up the Freemasons Lodge to take out this area here. Now let's look at the southern attack. Okay, there's no attack here, which is very interesting indeed. But if you look up here, though, we can see some movements are being made right now. So all in all, can Cascadia defend against another opponent? That is something that'll be interesting to see. Now, Cascadia is putting up a good fight right now, but will his attempt actually fall to pieces? As the Freemasons are bringing in some more heavy firepower with some infantry, some medium mechs, all of that. And down here, Hispanic Nueva Mexico is still, believe it or not, making medium mechs at level 2, level 1 militia now. Interesting. Nothing here, and he's just stacking them. Now, I don't know what this phenomenon is, but we see Phoenix, Tucson, and Marcelo, Los Mochis, all want to go up here. So I'm assuming, I'm assuming this works like a waypoint system. I'm assuming because he's a premium member, he has it set so all the troops would go to the same area once they're built. So as you can see, he does have some pretty powerful armies here. Sadly, it's not really upgraded outside of scout mechs and the artillery. He does have a lot of bombers and interceptors. Level 2 bombers, pretty good for him, indeed. Now, there's not much really to say, except Venezuela's gone now. Which means that leaves only, I believe, a top 5 count. Which would be Smoking Caliber, Victor, King Reaper, Sandsy Man, Princeps, and me. So now instead of doing top 5, I'll probably just do top 3 from now on, just to see who's the top 3 leaders in the match for points. Now, let's go to the newspaper and see who's losing what. First Nation League is almost completely killed off by the Freemasons. Let's see, they're still losing militia and infantry. As you can see, a lot of fighting here happen. Venezuela losing artillery. Light tanks capturing Commando Brigade, all of that. Very interesting. So we do know that Freemasons did take a lot of damage, but he did have superior firepower at the end of the day. Now we can see with Cascadia, he has lost motorized infantry and 2 light tanks. And Venezuela lost all that. So most of the casualties most likely came from yesterday, during this right here, towards the end. So Brainus is captured, Valdepar is captured by an artillery regiment by the Freemasons. Ooh. So yeah, we can see that a lot of stuff's being done to maybe contain Freemasons to this side of the map along with me, since Panama control is supreme. Now let's see, who has the strongest navy though, however? I think we can all agree that the strongest navy right now would most likely be Mexico due to how many dreadnoughts he has and subs. Now the only thing that's upgraded is the subs though, admittedly, which, you know, is very good for him. So let's see what Sansi Man is making, if anything. So he is making medium mechs and all that. He is making normal infantry. It looks like he has strayed off the path of making commandos for now, which is very interesting to do, considering that is what can really win the wars with such supreme firepower right now. So, as we can see here, with Texas' stuff, we haven't talked about him yet. He is still building up his army, which, you know, is good. He does have hunter mechs, he has the light stuff, he does have a commando brigade. Interesting. It looks like he's using Aztec and Albuquerque to make the more heavy stuff. No, Aztec being a surprise considering it's not homeland, which means he wouldn't be able to make Luna as fast. But as you can see, he's not really making much except the level 3 heavy mech factory and more level 3 motorized. Good for him. So, while this is pretty much a stalemate right now between Cascadia and Freemasons, it looks like the Freemasons may be able to overpower them very soon once more backup arrives. And Cascadia only has a chance here until Venezuela falls, which means once this is all done, these ships will most likely be going the push in Cascadia, so Cascadia only has a few more days to prep for this. Now remember, at the start, Cascadia is still the favorite, the one who could win this, since he is the best, should be the best player here from this ranking. But right now, it seems like Smoking Caliber with his strats and knowledge of the game has taken a few pieces of land and all that, and it's more or less been going really, really good for him. Now, you see, I still don't have any spies up, even though I feel like I might want to do that. You know what? This might be a bit tasteless, but for the sake of information, I will be hiring a few spies on Mexico. Now this might be a bit tasteless, as I say, considering it's literally spies. But hey, let's put 3. I want to put 3 in Mexico, and I want to put 3 free threes. I want to put 3 in Cascadia as well, so that way we can look at what they gathered tomorrow. As any conversations and all that, you know, as I said, might be a little bit tasteless. Now this is something I was debating on, like saying, well, let's do the end of the game. It doesn't really matter, does it? I'm assuming. I hope not. But guys, we can see that Freemasons is right now currently facing Cascadia. Mexico is still fortifying the Panama Canal. Texas is still doing what he does best, and as we can see here, Freemasons is bringing his dreadnoughts back up to his area. Actually, that's good for him. Well, guys, I think that about wraps up this one. Another short, sweet one. Okay, it's 10 minutes. It's not really short. But I'll catch you on the next one tomorrow. Bye.